difficult laning phase, and with both bot pushed in and mid getting pushed in, potentially top depending on what way that goes as well. I think now Heretics have a lot of ways to try and play around the early stages.
Start for SK is pretty strong with Xayah Rakan. They're going to face check. Here comes the knockup waiting. Goes on, and this is the power. Here we go. Hype in a bit of trouble. Getting that lethal tempo down is Jopa. 2v2 continues off with Hype getting heavy. Traded first. He runs back in. He's no way out, but the volley won't be enough. It's first blood over to Jopa. Xayah Rakan level 1. It's textbook, and Heretics walked right into it.
Yeah, the fact that Heretics face checked that was kind of insane. As you called it, the W from Xayah gives both a boost of attack speed to Rakan and to try and shift up there. So Dragon is going to be started by SK.
Let's go. Hype half the way to level 6. He just wants to use lethal tempo onto Mikyx. Damage is good so far. Battle Dance, when's it going to be up and available? Goes into that volley and sets on up with the Q. Skeanz the start of Dragon. He's wanting to get caught out. Flash for the Q. What? Cataclysm what? Vault Breaker in. Now for the spike contest. Daglas gets it. Messy from Skeanz, who now finally Cataclysm. Daglas flashes out. He doesn't have 6 yet. What the hell is going on? The passive from Daglas probably helps him survive. Skeanz, that was disgusting. What the hell was that? He would have been out of the fight, maybe dead, as you said, or maybe down a flash. Serin holds onto his flash. That's the most disgusting thing is Realm Warp. Now going to come up top, and Heretics, insult to injury, to an absolute hospital bed. Now created the flash match. A good Vault Breaker from Daglas. Tracyn picks up the kill, and it is melting in game 2.
Especially if he shows on bot wave.
Hawk shot. Has he got a hawk shot yet? Hype. He might have to flash this way. Flag and drag. Arrow gets in midway. Cataclysm goes on the support. Wave's only level 5. He can't encore this. Steps back from Mikyx. That's Hype dodging away from the knockup. But in the end, Wave does go down. It's something for SK thanks to Skeanz.
At least
on the move from the top side of that set river.
Tracyn on the move as well. Heretics really want to try and contest this. They spread out so Mikyx can't get value.
Arrow onto the support. Encore is a 2-man as well for the steal. Daglas flies through. Vault Breaker to come in. He gets a smite on the way as well. Cataclysm comes out late. Skeanz flashes the 2-man ulti from SlowQ. It looks okay, but Heretics now have to find their way back into the fight. I think they've done it thanks to Tracyn slapping down for 2 kills. Wade, the only victim for SK. As doing anything now. He doesn't have flash, but he does have ulti in the reserve. And Dagda already mentioned to you, 30 seconds until this Herald comes into play. Jopa on the wrong side of Summoner's Rift. It's going to be Vault Break it in. Jopa has his ulti. He's been waiting. He won't even burn it. Doesn't burn the flash or the cleanse. He's just caught napping. And
Dagda, if you do either way for SK.
Probably Serin as well, as he'll clear the wave here. Skeanz needs to be quick. He's seen on a ward. There goes the last minion. SlowQ looking to hard push this, get the next one in. Skeanz flag and drag, where's it come from? Serin tries to sidestep, but he doesn't get it down. Flag going to be TP'd on, there's a Realm Warp out. Serin is out. Wei came up, he showed his face as well. And you know what? Showing jungler top, the only problem with that is there's a dragon up. Wunder? And that one goes down for free. Told me last week was that, you know, you want to look for, before the dragon spawns, what can we pull out before that said fight occurs? 15 seconds, Vault Breaker in, Dagla's quickness going to charm him up and find a bit of a punish, flashes away from the feathers to fly. TP coming in immediately, Serin finds a face-checking Wunder at half HP already. The 1v1 begins, the arrow almost catches him out, but he won't need it. Serin close to the solo kill and takes him down. Ryze damage OP, leaving a 4v5, leaving Mikyx cease and desist with a Vault Breaker charging him up. A Battle Dance escape impossible as Dragon Soul again completed by Team Heretics.
SK through the Hail Mary, hoping they can engage on Daglas, but that is not the one you want.
Maybe to give him a bit more opportunity to stagnate out the play, but SK, Soul, Chemtech Soul, and on Aatrox, you know what? Not a bad Soul. Dagda's Hype is stepping up, gets a cleanse out, the bell out of Mikyx, the follow-up huge. Tracyn finds over the wall and stops the flag from becoming a drag. Mikyx now caught out as well. Izzy, Battle Dance, going to be used to get out. TP burned by Wunder, but Skeanz is dead. Baron is up, and this comp does it fast.
Okay, Hype, I'm loving the confidence there. SK step 2, and he says, what of him? Immediately turns it around and turning it again onto Mikyx.
Mikyx's going to go in, gets a quickness, there's a fate seal. Maybe Hype this time shouldn't have stepped up. There's a pick here for SK. Jopa running over the burning floor. But luckily, he's got some steadfast shoes of his own. Mikyx, a little bit low, trying to play with Tracyn here. Doesn't have the ulti. Baron still going down, still dead. Looking for the turn, the Vault Breaker over the wall. SK running for their lives. Tracyn looking for the flash Q. You can see it in his eyes. A Realm Warp on top of SlowQ. He's got Q3, jumps it back in. Serin in a bit of trouble. The shield heals him up, but not for long. SK a bit of a turnaround. A double shutdown off the back of Baron. Finally, some of their tools layer well.
Jopa not quite able to connect with the triple feathers there as well. Means that Dagda's just able to step away. But as you say it, both carries on Heretics misstepping and giving a moment here for SK to get some goal back.
Wunder stepping in. This is dangerous. Daglas is still here.
Oh.
Double knockup. Mikyx jumping in. And then getting flashed on as well. Tracyn, he's back to demonic ascension. Just when SK think they have breathing room, it's taken away. Arrow dodged by Wunder as he steps to the right. He might be out, but Mikyx, he has the grand entrance over the wall. The flying demon from the top lane will stop his ground right there. Takes Skeanz camp away in front of him.
That, looking to see if they can set up a vision trap.
Jopa has his ulti, and cease and desist cannot be used on the Xayah unless you want to trade. Tracyn found out the level 18 Aatrox from an angle. Daglas back in with GA. Target onto who? SlowQ on a ward for now. Mikyx goes in for the engage. There's a Cataclysm and 3-man. The hotbot combo's there on top of height with no flash, but he ain't dying. Taking way too long. Wunder will burn him to a crisp, but look at what it took. Serin now for the chase down as SK getting ripped to shreds. They thought that Ashe has no flash, no problem, but hot damn, they couldn't layer any of the damage down, so the game is just done and into the ground. The feathers fly, but Serin for the chase with Tracyn in his mind's eye. SK's AD carry, the only one alive, but for how much longer? As Elder's going to drop down, and SK are about to find themselves 0-2 in the hole.
Jopa will fall, the Elder Dragon will go across, and it was another quick send from SK. That was not a quick end that they needed.
Elder goes down, Baron down, and if there was any speculation about a comeback, it is slowly walking away. Baron is going to be taken here. Gold is going to move up to 7.5, and it is about the damage negation as arrow connects. Mikyx in trouble. He's going to battle dance away. But with this Baron, how much damage can Heretics do to try and make this game even more of a done deal?
I mean, Heretics playing incredibly well in this game. Their map movement has been mithy. That you can start to see these like plays and the way they're moving around the map come together.
Yeah, I think that wealth of experience, plus the fact that, you know, we've now got Hype and Wayne for the duration of a split, like a new duo in the bottom lane, right? We've had this Korean bottom lane come in with pieces that they've wanted to work for a while now. Heretics just seeing the success of that come through. It is only one series, but to be hyped on Heretics, it is a rare feeling, to be completely brutally honest. It's been a rough split so far, but maybe that ends here. Maybe this is the start of a Cinderella run as the arrow's going to fly on and miss, but it adds pressure on. Next turret number 1 going to go down. Tracyn steps up to that level 20 on the Aatrox. Flag and Dragon Cataclysm, but Skeanz might send his own death now. The Elder's still up. They have the set of a SlowQ as he jumps on in. Right into Daglas' face. Gets punched to death. SK running with Serin, matches the flash, and Jopa left alive yet. Again, the feathers fly, but it's AD carry, the only one with the lead. No more. And Heretics 2-0 on the bingo card today. I don't think I had that one.
What a performance from Heretics. Consistently punishing SK, finding leads, and beautifully executing the macro when they got those leads.
I'll tell you what, if there ever was a crazy playoffs run, it's going to start now with Heretics. It seems difficult, it seems near impossible, but a 2-0 versus Tracyn, Daglas today, back-to-back barn burner games.
Yeah, and I think I think it's a team effort though as Heretics, which is the impressive part and what I love to see.